Your boy T Hills. T Hillis. The Brillis. Alright. Uh, I'm up. I'm up. Okay. I'm up. It's a great day today. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling better and better about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. Everything. Man, like in the midst of a storm, bro, you don't always see your blessings, dog. You don't always see where everything coming from. You don't always see uh, how it's gonna work out for you. But you know what you gonna see? Or you know what? You gonna feel like it's right. You gonna feel it. And we just give it time, bro. You give it time, you say to yourself, you know what? This don't hurt no more. And it's like the more I think about it, the more I face it, you know. It's like, it's it's whatever, you know? And it's sad because it's like I'm not trying to take my tragedy and make it content or this and that. But nah. Well, you can look at it like this because I'm talking about it, but I'm not really talking about it. But speaking on it, you can say that. But I just turn in my, like Kanye said, man, I turn my tragedy to triumph. Spit music that's fire. Put my soul through the wire. The wire, the way through the wire. Yeah, but yeah, man, just like I feel like I was really built for adversity, bro. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. I feel like I have so much faith in God that I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I can't sit up here and cry and whine and bitch and moan. I can't. I can't. I got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? They love their daddy. You know what I'm saying? Why not, man? Why not? You know what I'm saying? I could be up here crying. Boo hoo. I'm going to cry on the internet so I can get attention. I ain't doing that shit, man. I'm about to sit up here and fucking cry over a decision somebody else made about some shit that you know what I'm saying? Man, only thing I can do is move forward, my nigga. If I started my blood up on bird up exotic. I want to rockin' now, Robin, huh? What the fuck you talking about, man? Sit up here and cry. Oh, I'm not with her anymore. I'm gonna cry. But I wish I would sit up here. I'm not gonna say that because I love that lady. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still love her. I wish we could work it out, but it ain't the case. So fuck it. Like, what you want me to do? Cry? Nigga, that lady want me to cry about it, John. Like, no. Let me see. I'm pretty sure she's doing her. I'm happy for her. I ain't mad at it. Why would I sit up here and be mad at a situation, dog? Let's keep it a beam that you walked away from. I didn't walk away from. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? They like me about to sit back in the cut and just do what I do. That's all I can do, bro. Like that's one of the realest shit I could ever sit here and say to son. Sit here and tell a nigga and be like, hey, bro, man, you should go. Like, man, let me tell you some G shit, man. I told my partners, dog, don't be some hard ass and sit up here and fucking. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry over the man, bro. If you gonna cry over you gonna cry. Man or woman, cry. Niggas, the economy fucked up. Like niggas, the president and telling and suing their own government that they the head of, and then go tell the people that's the head of that department settle it. Niggas doing that type of shit right now. Niggas playing with your tax dollars, and you want me to cry about like I'm not gonna speak like that. I'm speaking in general when I say cry about a bitch, but you want me to cry about some shit like man, I can't. I can't. Much as it hurt, bro. Nigga like me been through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need people in life, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. You need people in life that's gonna try with you, my nigga. That is. If I mess your name up, bro, Namahari. Shout out to Namahari, man. People be expecting you to fucking fold for their ass and all this shit, man. Look, I'm not crying over no bitch no more, boy. Like, nigga really showed he loved the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? So, if I can show you I love you, you hear me? I'm good. Like I said, that's why I don't feel so bad. Like, only thing I don't like is that I don't get to see my baby every day. That's the only thing I don't like. Other than that, man, I don't care. Oh, yeah, and she got some great people in her family, too. I miss some of them people. Them people cool as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. I wasn't even trying to show that. This been in the car. I am not drinking. This been in the car. About to smoke. I'm not drinking. This been in the car. And this is, I ain't no sponsors to Raising Cane's. I got this yesterday. I didn't finish my lemonade. Ain't nothing in here but lemonade. Not no tequila. Okay? I ain't that person. You hear me? Mm. What's up, Pops? I see you, my boy. And my Pops, you hear me? Real nigga. If you haven't, you know what I'm saying? Go over there and check out my Pops music, man. That nigga got they can't hold. I be around the house just saying that shit. They can't hold five. I be around the house just saying that shit, man. That's a fire ass the hype up. Man, y'all tell my little brother, you hear me? L3, he on his way. The next greatest thing to touch the football field, basketball court, hockey fucking ring, baseball diamond, whatever the fuck he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nephew. Shout out to my little brother, man. Shout out to my pops, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops, bro. Like, y'all, hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my fucking pops, man. People be confused because the people who know me be like some of my partners, they be like, because you know me, my real father was in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So my pop, you know what I'm saying? My pop's been in my fucking life. I can't even put a number on it. I ain't gonna lie. It was enough to control it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can say control, but to get me on the right track. Man, my partner be like, yo, pop, nigga, your dad was in jail, nigga. Your daddy ain't he shoot himself in the head, nigga. You got good to know, nigga. No, nigga, I'm talking about the man who actually stepped in and helped raise a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like that was. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm such a great father to this day. I ain't gonna stun on you. Well, one of the reasons. I'm not about to sit up here and sugarcoat the shit out of y'all. Nah, real talk. That man's a great father, dog. I sat there, watched that shit. I sat there, watched that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little sister. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Famer. My little brother on his way. My little sister, she's an academic monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, bro, like, shit, y'all better get y'all some good influences, my nigga. I know I got me a couple. And you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my fucking pops, man. They can't hold five. That little nigga on his way, though. I like that. They can't hold. I was there that shit when I was coming up here. I was number 14. They can't hold 14. They can't hold five. That man got a whole fucking thing. I like that, son. I really do. That shit excites me. All this futuristic shit excites me about for these new kids. I ain't gonna start on you. You know what I'm saying? That shit excites me. But back to Trump, man. This nigga wild. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I ever became president, I wouldn't have a reason to pull this shit off because I ain't never made that type of fucking money to be like, hey, don't look at my business documents when I leave this motherfucker. Don't look at my son, my daughter, none of my family. Nobody, don't look at none of our business documents. We gonna run our shit, how we run our shit, and y'all gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga did that shit. When Trump about to fuck around. As soon as that fucking he gotta concede his presidency, man, that boy about to move to fucking Cy Young or somewhere, man. That boy moving to Russia, one of them motherfuckers, boy. But him and what's that boy name? Who fled to Russia before they got his ass? Not Benny Siegel. What's that boy name? Something Siegel. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. Man, this nigga Steven Seagal got no fucking go Google that Steven Seagal allegations. Man, that boy in Russia right now. Trump about to go his ass to Russia. Him and Putin about to live it up. Fuck y'all talking about on American dollars. That boy said he's gonna give money to January Sixers Man, oh no, I lied. They said January 6th, but it's really like to everyone who quote unquote had a problem with the Biden administration. I've never heard of that. I ain't gonna lie. That's some shit each president probably need to come up with. Then it like, oh, here's a $1.7 billion fund to anybody that had a problem with the previous administration. That's probably some gangster shit, dog. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, gas prices high as a mug right now, bro. High as two-story roofs right now. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me, I'm not about to sit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went from paying I went from paying what it was, $23 to fill up my car, and I have a gas saver. Keep that in mind. $23 to I think that during COVID, 27, and after COVID, kind of stayed at 27. And as soon as this shit happened, went to 33. I remember this shit like yesterday. 33 to 33. I'm paying $40 for gas right now, son, to fill up. And a gas saver. My partner told me he put $90 to $100 in his tank, depending on where he go, just to fill up. And I'm saying to myself, I said, bro. And then he had the audacity to go on to do an interview right before leaving to go to China to try to fix some shit. To say, oh, I'm not worried about that. Only thing on my mind is Iran not having nuclear weapons. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, America, boy, we don't give a fuck if they got a nuclear weapon, a nuclear jump rope, a nuclear fucking car. Nigga, we want these fucking gas prices down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We want these fucking gas prices down. It is crazy, bro. I remember being a kid, bro, and I know shit changed. Here's the problem. I'm one of them, we get, I ain't say the problem, but we can compare. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck does Lay's go from giving niggas chips that was 4 for $1, right? Now they, man, I'm talking about, man, y'all, man, if you go back, you remember when the fucking sunflower seeds were, remember you get like 2-pack, no, yeah, like 2-pack sunflower seeds for $1? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm talking about my nigga, I don't even see the little skinny packs no more. All I see is the fat packs. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you go, you might get that hoe for $1.25. You might get that hoe for if you go to Dollar Tree, $1.25. You go to a convenience store, you might pay 2 something, 3 something. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this shit real. This shit real out here, bro. And it's like, you sit up here, you say to yourself, damn, I don't have the option for the $2 for $1 sunflower seeds no more. You know what I'm saying? The Frito Lay ones, if they do, I don't see them. I haven't been seeing them. I remember when the fuck, bro, like I said, bro, we going back to chips was a quarter. You buying two for $1 something now. Chips? Come on, bro. Like I said, I'm not even political like that, my nigga. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna sit up here. I stopped buying, man. Look, I ain't gonna lie, I stopped buying chips. I remember with sodas, bro. The little 12 packs of canned sodas, bro. We used to get them for I think 50 cents. 50 cents. And that might be too old for some people. We used to get the little can, 50 cents. Well, you going that bit $1 something now for a can of soda, my nigga. I said, man, world change. I remember my mom used to put $5 in her car, nigga, and be zoom, 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 zoom. Man, that shit ain't happening no more. Boy, I used to put 10, 20 that bitch to fill that bitch up proper. Nowadays, dog. And like I said, bro, it's the thing I don't get, right? When Biden was in office, people were going up to the the gas pumps, right? Here in Louisiana, I can't speak for anywhere else, but I know in Louisiana, and they were putting stickers with Biden with a finger pointing at the gas prices saying, I did this, right? Ain't nobody did that to Trump in Louisiana. Ain't that some propagandic shit? This man set up and tripled the fucking gas prices. And you didn't go up there, point there and be like, oh, yeah, man, they didn't do that, man. Niggas ain't putting that on the mailbox. They didn't do none of that, bro. This man got rid of, this man said, I'm not going to bail out Spirit Airlines. The man said, I'm not going to bail out other people. Companies had to start cutting back. People losing their jobs. Oh, and they'll sit there and tell you, this is the most that the stock market is. Man, people, man, son, bro, most Americans are not into the fucking stock market. Like, how the fuck you gonna sit up here and say, well, the stock market is this and that, but the average American can sit here and tell you, nigga, it's hard to put a fucking chicken in the pot right now. You feel what I'm saying? And that's my problem. Fuck this is. Boy, I was tripping. Boy, look, I thought the police that went over the park and came out. I said, nigga, I'm in my people's yard. I don't give a fuck if I'm doing something illegal, nigga. Hey, buddy, hey, your job is easy right now. Sip over me. You know what I'm saying? Go do some, go relax your nerves. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather your job be easy than hard trying to stop me for a blunt. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. Yeah, man. Like that, like it's crazy out here. The president then basically told us he don't give a fuck. He done told us before that Americans are not the brightest fucking people in the world. Which I'm not gonna say I agree, but it's like if you feel like you have a better option outside the country to come in and they actually then build up these structures and shit like that. You actually got that. All right, cool. Bring them in, pay them for their job, send them on their way. You feel what I'm saying? Show Americans how to run it, how to maintenance it, how to build it, and all this other shit like that. We're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? The saying goes, you give a man a fish, you eat a day. You teach a man a fish, you know what I'm saying, you eat a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I love about my pops. Shout out to my pops again. Man taught me how to eat a lifetime. Man taught me how to fish. He didn't give me a fish. The first, you know what I'm saying? Probably the first times he gave it to me. And once I got interested and I understand I had to eat, he showed me how to eat. I see, you know what I'm saying? I probably came to him and was like, metaphorically, and was like, Pops, I'm hungry. All right, boom, let me show you how to get this money. And he trusted me to handle money. He trusted me to do things the right way. And like I said, man, one thing I'm proud of, I never cheated the man, never stole from the man. Don't ever. That's not my character. You know what I'm saying? Like never tried. You know what I'm saying? Like and like what I love is like, even if we disagree, like man, this man really showed me how to have a conversation. Like as a man, as a young man, being raised by my mother, yeah, I have my uncles, but it's like what they said went. I never really learned how to have a conversation with a man until like I meet my pops linked and he showed me how to be who I am. Like I said, man, I done gotten better, man. I should have called this live ode to my pops because you know what I'm saying, like one of the greatest fucking men I've ever met in my life, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And I see why God's blessed his kids, his seeds, you know what I'm saying? And including me. You know, not his natural seed, but still blessed, bro. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, right now, bro, if you and your people can get together and y'all can hold on until 2028, then y'all do that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hang on to whoever you can hang on to right now, bro. This economy is crazy. It's crazy. You know, find your local grocery stores. Go there. I promise you. Some like I said, bro, I found better meat prices. Pause. Prices on protein, prices on chicken, beef. I didn't found better prices at these local grocery stores. I go to the mom and pops. Shout out to Chris at the Hornville supermarket. You know what I'm saying? I just want to thank God that. Let me say this. But let me get off this government stuff and say this. I want to thank God for everything. That's first off. But I want to thank Him ultimately, bro, for allowing me to be in a position where I'm better than what I used to be. You know, I was like, bro, I was a fucked up person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like, I was an asshole, selfish a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? And still was one of those people that wanted people to look out for me, but I'm still being selfish. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, man, God put me around great people, took me away from that mindset, that point of myself. You know what I'm saying? And I became a better version of myself. And I'm proud of me for that. I'm proud of me for that, dog. Because at the end of the day, dog, I could have been doing all type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talking about like they grew up like Lil Wayne got a verse. That bitch said, what did it say? It said the angels they harbor, they show me the light. They told me that I know that I'm wrong, but I don't know what's right. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. Like shit that I didn't know was right. You know, either I had to go through the shit and learn and take the chastise and learn that it was wrong, or I had to fucking, you know what I'm saying? I was around wise men who taught me how to be wise, which is you can look and see that they're doing wrong and that this ain't gonna end well and that you should probably do opposite or otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Thank you, God. I said thank you, bro. Like I said, man, I tell you, I had to learn how to love, bro. Like I really had to learn how to love, cause like I said, man, people be like, "Dang," but you don't. Like I said, you may hug your auntie and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying. My mama was a hard working woman. My mama had worked 2 jobs. Oh, like my whole, like still to this day, my mama still worked 2 jobs. All her kids grown. You know what I'm saying? And it's just in her to work hard. You know, and I remember that because there was a lot of times, like you said, you have to get up early in the morning so mama can go to work and get dropped off, so mama could, you know what I'm saying, could do her thing. You know what I mean? And it was like there was days you wouldn't see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only time you'll see her is when she probably fell asleep at auntie house and she waking you up to bring you to the crib to repeat the same process tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, we all go through what we go through. It makes us stronger. It makes us, who we are. But do not allow your circumstance to dictate. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can learn it, there's better. Go learn it, there's better, and be better, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so much better than what I used to be. And I'm still learning, and I'm gonna learn to get better every day. You know what I mean? I can't take this life for granted because at the end of the day, it can be taken from me. The materials that I have can be stricken from me, man. God give, but He taketh. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't, like I said, I try my best not to down nobody. I try to put myself up, big myself up past nobody because I was able to do this, and that. Like, no, I don't know your circumstance. I don't know your mental blocks. I don't know what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? But black, white, purple, or indifferent, it don't matter. Like, I want the best for you. That there's a world we can live in where everybody's doing well. And people who are not, there's a world we can live in where that's their choice. And you know what I'm saying? You can't say that they're not doing well because they may not be living the way you live in because they choose the way they live the way they live. So like I said, we're in a world where, like I said, you can get help for the welfare, you know what I'm saying? But all kind of restrictions and stuff, you know what I mean? Like I said, bro, if you can keep it together, keep it together, you know. But yeah, man. Feel good. Memorial Day weekend. I want niggas to go. I want y'all to go out there, do what the fuck y'all want to do. Cut up, have fun, be safe. Don't let nobody fuck over you. You heard me? Because at the end of the day, dog, you are your greatest fucking asset, dog. You heard me? My kids, they say like my kids. I call my kids investments. My kids are I have 2 kids. Both my girls are the greatest fucking investments in my opinion, I've ever made in my fucking life. Why? Because a kid can literally, like, you remember growing up, you had the mindset to grow up and say I can be anything. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck nigga talking about? I said that's my dog name. That nigga stole me somebody's dog name. Shout out to you, my boy. But yeah, bro, like kids can grow up literally be any fucking thing they want to be, dog. For real. Like when you was a kid, you was growing up, and nigga told you like what you want to be. Or they might tell you, they might, oh, I want to be what my mom, what my dad do. And you know what I'm saying? You feel that they might tell you, man, shoot for the stars, land on the moon. You know what I'm saying? Go for Pluto, land on Venus. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so what I say all that to say is, man, my kid, like bro, they could be president. Like, and it's to certain people, it sounds far fetched because of your circumstance, but you got to realize this child has no understanding of of limits. You feel what I'm saying? If that child has no understanding of limits, and you can push that child to understand that, okay, well, if I want something, I'm gonna have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough, but it's not gonna be impossible. You feel what I'm saying? Like most people deem impossible what hasn't been done because they haven't seen it, right? But if you put like those Olympic athletes and those incredibly smart people that can hold information at a high level, like bro, they just put the time in. You know what I'm saying? I seen this on social media when I was young. I remember this, and that's why like I've always just tried to do what I do because it may seem weird to them at a distance, but when it start making sense, you know what I'm saying? Like real sense, that's when they are going to start looking at you at a whole nother angle. You feel what I'm saying? Telling you. I'm telling you. And that's on anything, bro. That's why I say, bro, I tell my daughter told me she wanted to be a police officer one time. I said, yeah, go ahead. Be the greatest fucking police officer you could be in your life. You heard me? Like, if that's what you aspire to be, son, go ahead. I'm not gonna knock it no matter how what some people deem is big or look, man, go be whatever the fuck you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and achieve whatever the fuck you want to try to achieve. Because I'm telling you right now, it's the best time to do it when you're young. I can support you, I can do everything, I can put everything in order so that you ain't gotta worry about nothing. But and like we can gradually add responsibilities onto you. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever you can handle, you can handle. And I still want you to enjoy life. Enjoy this motherfucking life. You only get it one time, bro. You're gonna be 20 one time. You're gonna be 8 one time. You're gonna be 30 one time. You're gonna be 40 one time. One time, son. Like real man, I've been grasping this fucking concept, son. I'm gonna do this shit one time. But I'm not gonna do some stupid shit to where it's like, oh, I'm fucking over myself, I'm fucking over my future. Oh, I'm gonna go to jail now. Or not, oh, this may come up for a job I may want, or a career I may want. Man, nah, I'm not gonna fuck over myself like that. It's crazy. No. But I'm gonna sit up here and like, all right, man. You know what? Riding that mechanical bull do look kind of fun. Let me go do that. You know what? Skydiving. This dude look kind of cool. Let me do that. Wow. You know what? This business venture, this seems pretty awesome. I like cutting grass. Let me start me an LLC cutting grass. You know what I'm saying? And then get around people that can teach you about that shit, man. What I love is, dog, we can have these conversations, son. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not the smartest one in my friend group. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? I can say, man, boy, when it comes to finances, my frat brother, that's my accountant. Now, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck where you at in the world. If you go on Instagram, you look up endless financial, or endless possibilities. I'm sorry, that's their nonprofit. And you help this man up, like you gonna pay, but it's gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. What's up? Hello, what's good, baby? You gonna pay, but it's gonna be worth it. Everything I pay for when it comes to this man's services is worth it, dog. And it's like sometimes I be having to stop myself. I'm like, man, I want this $50 in my pocket. I want this $100 in my pocket. But it's like, man, hey, we working towards something greater. You know what I'm saying? Have faith. You know what I'm saying? Because we start off small, bro. Within time, we'll get big. I'm telling you. Now, some things have its limitations as far as how big it can grow. But in time, it's still gonna grow. It still hit the same principles. You feel what I'm saying? That's real shit. I want to say, bro, like, don't let nobody put no, bro. If you in your teens, your 20s, or your 30s, and you have kids, even in your 30s, bro, keep pushing fucking forward, bro. Some of the greatest fucking, richest fucking people didn't hit their millions until they hit they damn near their 40s, late 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a spectrum. Like it's a spectrum. You're gonna fall in certain places. But as long as you catch your stride and you're able to take care of your responsibilities, like bro, you're not losing. You winning. You winning. How you say that, man? Axel, what's good, Axel? Shout out to Axel, man. You know what I'm saying? You winning. Win. That's all I'm telling y'all, man. Like this shit may sound cliche to a lot of motherfuckers, dog. You know what I'm saying? People be like, man, people always say that. People always say that. And that's the same motherfuckers who you gonna look around, you be like, they ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the ones who doing it, man, I look at them and I be like, oh, you trying to discourage me from doing what you doing or better. Nah, 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 we're gonna keep going. Yeah, man. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. What finesse it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know what I mean? That's straight up, man. For real. Shout out to my pop, man. One thing he taught me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like in the future I can do whatever. And he'll be been talking about, man, Tyron, man, you could be the best. And I didn't realize how great I could be until I actually got there and was actually playing well. And then my fucking body started to shut down. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, I'm gonna tell y'all that story, boy. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all that story one day, boy. I'm having the greatest fucking spring camp of my life. Fall going, I'm like, oh, in my body. Next thing you know, hamstring shot, body dot, uh, concussions out the wazoo. I couldn't do nothing no more. One of the hardest conversations I've had so far in my life was telling my pops, man, pops out. You know what I'm saying? Because he was setting me up for some big shit. Like pops is connected. So he was setting me up to like just being real. He was setting me up to have a like to at least get like a invite, a training. Like you know what I'm saying? I could probably get like an invite to the to like the Dolphins or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he knew somebody that could at least give me like a rookie. You know what I'm saying? You get one of them undrafted rookie invites, some shit like that. And like he had a connection to the Dolphins at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm like, you think? But I was like, I didn't play that much. Like I played all special teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a couple backup reps. And I'm like, all right, play well, but I'm like, I don't want to do. I can't do this shit no more. My body was done, bro. Like people don't understand, bro. You had that. All right. You had that first concussion, boom. You taught to get back in there. But that shit still hurts, bro. Like that shit still hurt. And it's a process of getting back in there. And then you get around the fellas and you want to be macho. But you feel like if you don't get back out there, you feel like you fail not only yourself, but them. And you don't want to fail your teammates, bro. So you get back out there, boom, another concussion happened the next year, you know? And like I watch my game like literally go from like oh man, I'm about to really set my mark, and I'm feeling the confidence at an all time high to like I gotta preserve my body to make sure my body can make it through till I can graduate. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I felt. That's how I felt, man. And that was one of the hardest conversations I had to sit here and tell my pops, like, man, pops, I don't want to do this no more. Man, I just set this up. I got to work out for you. I got to, you know what I'm saying? He's just trying to. He's such an optimist. He's trying to keep me going. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, pops, I don't think I have it in me no more. Like I ain't gonna lie, I lost it probably like after all the coaching changes, the losing. It's like none. Like you know what I'm saying? It was like, man, bro, I don't know. I don't know, pop. And it got to a point where, like, man, like I said, man, God allowed me to graduate. You know what I mean? I got my degree. I walk across that stage. I'm in a better space than what I was when I was there. And I'm proud of myself, dog. I'm really proud of myself because I didn't think that I was gonna ever graduate college. Honestly, I didn't think that I was gonna really go out after high school do too much. You know what I'm saying? Until I got my scholarships in high school, I was like, oh shit, man, I can maybe do something. But it's I wanted my little sister to do it for real. I was trying to but she told me she had the same shit I went to. She like, bro, like these fucking injuries. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep having setbacks. My sister's a Hall of Famer at Xavier University, bro, of New Orleans. Hall of Famer. One of 4 women to have average to have over 1,000 points. I think like 500 rebounds, 500 assists. You know what I'm saying? One of 4 women at that college to do that. She's a Hall of Fame. And those other 3 women are in the Hall of Fame. So it's only a matter of time, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about this is one of them schools where she got like, her average school, you probably got like maybe what, 12, 15, yeah, probably 12 dress out, man. They got like 30 girls on the bench. And she the monster. You know what I'm saying? So, and she was holding it down, man. Most consistent, so, and I get it. I completely get it, bro. Like, it's different, but you went to college, you got to play college ball. She did great. Same thing with me. I went to college, got to play college ball, got to do signing day. I thought that was amazing. From National Signing Day, I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm gonna tell a story about everything else that happened in between. If y'all won't hear it, just let me know about what happened with me in college, or going to college, or my process and stuff like that. It's interesting, honestly. Uh, but yeah, man. That shit was fun, bro. That shit was fun. But at some point, you realize, like, I'm not quitting. There's a difference between, like, that's the thing I hate about the connotation of people quitting. Like, we that, like, like walking away and quitting, like that's that negative content. I hate it because it's like think about this, like you tried it, but you see it's not for you. You see it's not, and you done gave it time, and it hasn't really, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. Or sometimes you get in there and you play well, you got better, That's what motivated you, the fact that you got better. That's why you stayed with it. But it was like, my body just said, hey, whatever you're doing, excuse me, off this field, it's not helping you on this field. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was on I did Xanax in college. You know what I'm saying? I sipped syrup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking actual act. I sip red. I sip the green. I didn't sip the actual activist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What it was, Xanax, lean. I still smoke to this day. Like I still smoke. I'm not tripping on it. But yes, I smoke weed though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't think that was too much. I just, you know what I'm saying? I hydrated myself where I just did all this extra shit that hurt my mind outside of it. You know what I mean? It was like, but I was just trying to escape. You know, I was just trying to escape. I don't know. It's like so much shit was hitting me at a time, and it was like, you know. But we'll go tell that story another time. We'll go tell that story another time. Yeah, I'm okay, man. Shout out, what it is, Bestie. Shout out to Bestie, it's me. You hear me? Yeah, I'm okay. You hear me? I just, it's just, it's, like I said, it's just me just going through or remembering the times where I was in college and all that transition to all that. I remember all that. So, so shout out to every young man or young woman, or indifferent, going to college, going to do greater things with themselves, man. Y'all keep up the great work, man. Like, that's, it's a beautiful thing. Like, me personally, if it was up to me, everybody would go. I don't care if you're just going to get a trade. Everybody would go. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm talking about, nigga, I would make, if I was the president, I would make sure everybody would go. And I would make sure there's statistics. These jobs are highly needed within the next year, 5 year, whatever. Woo, 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 woo. So, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do, whether you want to go into business, whatever. This is the beauty of America. You can pick whatever, but I want to give you the statistics while you're there. Every college, you know what I'm saying? Or every public college, you know what I mean? Private too, because like I said, it don't matter. And that these are the stats of the jobs we need for this, and that, for the future, this, and that, or for this. You know what I'm saying? These are the companies that's hiring. Boom, 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 boom. They're gonna be doing, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, man, like I said, bro, the government is able to get all that information. So if you can put that together, bro, I promise you, you'll be able to find yourself and put yourself in the best position possible to win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I'll make everybody go to college. That's for sure. So once we get all them stats, everybody got to go to college. You ready to get a trade, all that, no matter. Everybody going to go. We're going to pay for it. Yeah, we're going to pay a little bit more in taxes, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody going to college for free. So now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's on a free level. Now you have no debt going to college. When you come out of college, there's no debt coming out of college. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you acquire is through, like you said, you got your credit card, your loans, all that shit like that. Let the banks, let the companies go ahead and make their money off that. That's fine. But when it comes to, like, just to educate, everybody will go. Now, whether you flunk out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. You feel what I'm saying? But I gave you an opportunity. You know what? Or you think about it like this, you can still make their ass walk across that stage, but you'll make the grades a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But nah. So I gave, but you know what I'm saying, you gave them the opportunity to. If they flunk out, it'd be like a 2-year flunk out. But I gave you the opportunity to grow as a young adult. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what I loved about college was it was a community of young adults. And, you know what I'm saying, you had your older adults, of course, that's how life is. But it was your own community, and y'all basically had to, grow up, you know what I'm saying, become responsible, like, make mistakes, do what you had to do. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, it wasn't like, it's saying, in high school, it was like you had to sneak to do what you was going to do. College is like, you grown, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you get pregnant or this is like, if you don't understand your education, like, you just got to be smart, man. You got to be smart, man. Fact over feelings. feelings, man. You know what I mean? But I didn't mean to go this long. I apologize. I wouldn't try to do that. But it's your player partner, Titty Boy. No, I'm just playing. It's your boy TLs, man, from the Root Podcast, man. Rooted. And we're gonna continue to keep it going, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna start dropping these bitches more often. I'm back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You wanna follow me on Instagram? It's @_T Hills _THILLS. Facebook is just Tyron Hills. You wanna comment at me. Shout out to everybody out there that keep following us, man. We're gonna keep going up. We're gonna keep doing our thing, man. And we're gonna do it our way, bro. We're gonna do it properly, also. So I'm out, man.